Okay, hi everybody and welcome to this episode for Salon Boss TV. So today I have the amazing Emma joining me from Salon Websites, and we've got some amazing stuff that we're going to go through with you today. We're going to talk about 5 ways that your website is going to make your life easier. So those of you who are coming across this for the first time, I'm Jessica Crane, I'm business coach for salon owners, and I help salon owners create generational wealth from their businesses. So before we dive in, Emma, tell us a little bit more about you and how you help salon owners.
Hi everyone, my name's Emma Hellier. I am a salon owner, like a lot of you guys are yourselves, and my other business is Websites for Salons, and I help salon owners to build their websites, maintain their websites, and have an easier life because they have the website.
Fab. So today you're going to share 5 of those strategies that everybody can kind of go away and implement, make sure that they have on their website, or they have it working, they have it present, etc. So that they're really kind of maximizing that digital window, as it were. So as you know, a lot of the marketing that I teach is funnels and processes and this online digital journey, and the website is one of those pieces of the puzzle, but we need to make sure that it's optimized and it has all the bits on it, so we can really use it as part of that journey. So without further ado, shall we jump into number 1?
Absolutely. Okay, so first of all, I want to start by saying that having a website should not be an option. If you're running a business in this day and age, you should absolutely have a website. Now, that being said, there is lots of different ways to have a website. There's lots of different options, price points. There is something for everyone, okay? But why the main reason to have your website there is to help you get money into that till. And that's why we're all doing this, right? We want to make money, we want to make profit, and a website can be a really great tool if it's used properly to help you to do that, okay? So my first point I want to make today is, as a consumer myself, and obviously you are all consumers, if I want to find a service, the first thing I do is look online. And I'm sure that's the same for a lot of people, right? If I'm looking for a restaurant to go to, if I'm looking for somewhere to have a leg wax, I will always look online. Second point there is that I will choose the easiest path for me, okay? Because I'm a consumer, I'm a busy woman, I'm working the same as you guys. If I can find a salon online where I can see what the salon's like, see the prices, and book that leg wax online without phoning anyone, that's what I'm going to do, okay? So it's really powerful because this is where your clients are hanging out. They are looking online for you, okay? And potential clients. Okay, so the first piece of advice I want to give you today for your website is it needs to act as your brand. And we've talked a little bit about this before, Jessica, and your brand isn't just your colours, okay? So I've said to Jessica today, I'm very on brand with her because I've got the colour scheme. But it isn't just about that. So your brand is everything. It's your essence and it's your ethos and it's everything you're about. Are you the type of salon that is doing the fashion colours? Are you doing the lived-in colours? Are you a specialist in something? Are you more of a clinic? Or at what price point are you? Because you can tell that from a website, okay? So you might be moderately priced salon, you might be a really high priced salon. Your website needs to reflect that so people get an idea of it before they come in. And it has to match your salon, okay? So one piece of advice I like to give people about this is, if I took a screenshot of any page of your website, could I put it in a frame and hang it up in the salon? And would that go with the feel of the salon? So just have a think about that. Have a flick through your website. If you've got one, have a look at some of those pages. And if I was to screenshot that image of that that woman you've got on there, does that actually tell the story of your salon? Could we hang that in reception and that would look good and go and have the same feel as what's around it? Okay, so just making sure that that is matching.
Yeah, amazing, Emma. And you know, like you say, you want to know, have I walked into Prada? Have I walked into Primark? Like, where have I, your website is the feel of where have they walked into, and does it reflect that? And like you say, brand is so much more important than colours and fonts. It is your culture, it's your ethos, it's who you are, and that messaging, because I think one of the things that people struggle with in marketing is their messaging, and that messaging is what is going to attract your ideal client to you and your brand and your business.
Absolutely. Yep, absolutely. Okay, so point number 2 for you guys. You can let your website work as your secretary. Now, if you have your website set up correctly, I mean, yeah, like who knew? Who knew? Your website is another member of staff, okay? If you've got it set up properly, the website works for you. It's like an employee. It's brilliant.
A free employee.
I know. Okay, so some of the things that it can be doing for you. Get links on there to frequently asked questions, because you know you get DMs at midnight, people asking you the same questions. You have these frequently asked questions, and every time you're writing out a reply, you're responding, get those on there. That's a really simple thing you can do. And that's something that kind of weathers well as well, because people do ask the same questions. So make sure that's in there up to date. And then if they've got a small niggle, they don't even need to contact you. They can have a quick look. Oh, I see there is car parking. Oh, I see I can go, it is open on a Sunday. All those little things that they can find out for themselves. They can see it all on your website, okay? The second thing is set up a Google My Business account. I can't stress this enough, because Google is the powerhouse that is going to help the clients to find you, okay? So it takes a little bit of time, but it's relatively easy to do. Google My Business, set it up, make sure your map is correct, make sure everything is correct, the address, the phone number, the times, the opening times, and that's going to help people to find you. You have that inbuilt into your website. It's going to help people to physically find you, know your location, and also to find you on Google. So it's going to link in really well to that. And it's another question that you don't need to answer. Okay, where are you? I have literally booked people in for appointments, and then, you know, after 25 messages, gone, where exactly are you based? I mean, they haven't even found that out yet. So this just helps with some of those problems.
Yeah,
okay?
We have training on that in our Systemize program and the Google My Business, and I can't tell you how many clients they're getting per week, per month, just by having it. So it's absolutely crucial. If you haven't,
it really is.
You need to go and get it ASAP, and make sure that you own it, because somebody else can claim it as well.
Yeah.
You can claim it for your business. So absolutely vital. If you want to, you know, get new clients without having to do anything, just setting that up alone will start that process.
Yeah, absolutely. It absolutely will. It absolutely will. Other things to have on there to help it work as your secretary, have the client journey on there so they know what to expect coming through the door. Things like your procedures and your policies, so they know they've got to come in for a patch test. They know that they've got to wait this long to book in. They know that this is going to happen when they come in. They know they've got to pay the deposit. They know that they're going to pay the remainder on the day. They know the policies. It's all there. And also it's your backup. You know, if you've got a client in salon that's cancelling an appointment and saying, you know, I'm cancelling. Okay, well, that's great. You've paid your booking fee and you're actually going to lose that because you're cancelling. Well, all your terms and conditions are there on the website where they've booked, and that's all built into it, okay?
Yeah, perfect.
So just having all that info, it's information. It's information.
Yeah, and you could have it written, but you could also have it embedded as a video so that you're walking through, so that you're building know, like, and trust. And when somebody builds that relationship with you, they're going to feel less likely to challenge you on your processes because you've told it to them personally through that video on your website.
Yeah.
It's super easy to also do, and again, it builds know, like, and trust, and it captures their attention. And you could do it in a 30-second video of check out our policy, and kind of go through it that way as well.
Yeah, and videos are great. Having that little punch of a video on there really grabs people's attention. It's a brilliant way to do it, and it doesn't take that long. It really doesn't.
No. And you can also send, embed that video on a YouTube link, and then you can also send that out as part of your emails that says check out our client journey or our policies, and send them to the video again as well.
Yep, absolutely. Okay, so number 3, this one's a biggie, okay? Have an online booking system. Now, I could literally talk about this all day long. Yeah, but I'm going to touch on it, and I'm not going to try and convert you right now if you don't use one, but having the booking system or some sort of calendar where they can at least make contact with an appointment of some sort, okay? Yeah. Not just a contact form, but making some sort of, even if it's an appointment for a consultation, even if you don't feel you can put all your services on there, have your consultations on there so people can book those and they can come in. Something you kind of said earlier, Jessica, is you train your clients to use that booking system. You train your clients in the procedures of your salon, and then they begin using it. It doesn't happen overnight. You will have some resistance from some clients, but trust me, as someone who's been using a booking system for over 10 years, I very rarely book anybody in. I spend no time booking appointments, and they automatically book in. They pay deposits automatically through the system. Everything is there. Everything is registered. We've got all their contact details. And here's the thing, and this might be a secret that you don't know. If someone makes a booking, you can change it. So if you're really worried, like, people will be booking in all over the place and their timings won't be right. If you see that in the book, you give them a call, you give them an email, you send them a DM. You say, hey, Jane, you've booked in at 11, but actually, I do need you to come in at 11:30. Is that okay? Because the one before takes a bit longer. It's not the end of the world, and it's not set in stone, but at least they've got something in there.
I think as well, what we need to accept as an industry is, and this is something we're going to talk about in our upcoming event at the 2-day Salon Summit, because we have to recognise that buyer behaviour has changed. Like, over the last couple of years, consumer behaviours have changed, and they will expect you to have this online platform, this digital journey. They will expect it as the norm now. They don't want to call you during the day. Like, people sat down at 9-10 o'clock at night, like, I need to do this and I need to do this. And that's when they start to think about themselves and, their personal stuff. And it's not in the daytime. We saw some stats, and it was like 90% of appointments booked are post 8:30 p.m. So we need to have that window. Otherwise, like you say, they're just going to be on to the next salon who does have that function. So we're going to teach you all about buyer behaviour and how you can implement those things so that you are moving with the times. Going into 2023, you can't not have this stuff. You just can't, because you're just going to be left so far behind that we really need to make sure we've got this whole digital client journey up and running and smooth. And this is basically like how our clients are making sales 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, with this whole system running without them having to do anything. And you want your salon we're a service industry, so a lot of time is traded for money, but why would you not want to have that second stream where you're also making money without having to have any physical team members on the salon floor as well as?
Yeah, absolutely. Couldn't agree more. And I'm always like baffled when people say, oh, I still have a pen and paper. Just for them, like I'm upset for them. I'm like, you could have so much more time in your day by switching over.
Absolutely, yeah. And making those right decisions from the data and the information and the numbers. Like every business decision should come from three things. I always say your numbers, your vision, your mission, and your principles, and your ideal client. Yeah, really good points. And that, keeping those three things in mind as well, that can be what, when you're kind of putting your website together and thinking what do I want on there, that is what you're looking at. Who is my ideal client, and what websites do they want to look at? What are they looking at? Are they looking for Prada? Are they looking for Primark? Where is my price point? What should my website look like? Yeah, absolutely. Taking it right back to that, who is my ideal client? Perfect. What's our next point, Emma?
So number 4, I want everybody to have a recruitment page on their website. And I want everybody to have a recruitment page all year round.
Yes.
Because one of the things that I'm hearing a lot at the industry at the moment is we can't find stylists, we can't find any stuff, we can't find beauty therapists, we can't find employees, we can't find these new members of staff. And obviously things have changed, COVID has happened, some people have gone off alone, some people have left the industry. Training, the last 2 years, training hasn't been what it has been. We haven't got those new stylists coming through yet. So I want you to be ready when the stylist is looking for a new job, not just when you're looking for a stylist. Because actually, let me tell you, if a stylist approaches you from a salon within, so much radius of your salon and they've got a clientele, then you should be looking to employ them, okay? Because that is somebody who is looking for a job. They've got a clientele, they've got a good standard of work. In this industry, that's how we make it work, okay? So you need to have a page on your website showcasing what you can do for them. Because when the time comes, when they finally decide, right, I've had enough, I'm leaving my job, I'm changing, I'm moving towns, I need a new opportunity, the first thing they're going to do is Google, hair salons in X town.
Yeah.
Then they're going to only look at the top 3.
Yeah.
And if you're in that top 3, they're then going to have a look and they're going to say, well, which one is like me? Like, I like doing my vibrant colors. Oh, this one looks really modern. This one looks really like they're doing the vibrant stuff. They're doing the toning. That looks like my kind of place. Are they looking for anyone? Oh, they're probably not. Not, because they look really good. Oh, they look really good and it doesn't say they're looking for anyone. Oh, maybe not then. Okay, so if you've got that page on there for recruitment, basically it just says we are always open to having a conversation with you. And if you are looking for whatever reason and you like the look of what we do, this is what we can offer potential employee. My door's always open. I'm always willing to have a chat. Please get in contact with me in confidence. And I think it's important to have that there to capture people when the time is right for them, not when you're desperate for a stylist, because that's when we employ the wrong people. And I've done it. I've done it myself, we've all done that. And I think just being open and having that there, people that are looking, they might start to hear a buzz about your salon and they might start to think, oh, I like the sound of that place. Let's have a little look online. Oh, they're not looking for anyone. Oh, look at the team. They all look so happy. They probably don't want me. So just keeping that door open.
Definitely. And one of the things that we always talk about, because marketing is recruitment, and recruitment is marketing. You are marketing to your team, to potential team members, as well as clients. So you kind of always have these two things going on. And one of the things on your recruitment page is you want to make sure that the owner is visible. I can't tell you how many websites I look at and I couldn't tell you who the owner was. Now, that is another barrier. So let's say this person comes across the website, they come across it and they think, this looks great, it looks a bit of me, I'm going to call this place, I'm going to ask them if they're hiring, because I don't know if they are or not, so I'm going to ask them. If you're not visible as the business owner, you've put another barrier, because now they don't know who to ask for, and they're going to feel like a bit of a plum if they're going to have to call and say, who's the owner of the business, who's it, like they've got to do all this hard work to try and get to you when you're desperate to hire people.
Yes. And that's it,
all these
the barriers
to somebody getting in contact with you. You want to be like, hi, I'm Jessica, I'm the business owner, we'd love to have a chat with you, like you said, in confidence, that they feel that security. Have a photo of you on there. How do you want them to contact you? Do you want them to call? Do you want them to email? Do you want them to send you a quick video, like, so you can get a good grasp of this person? Like, give them some clear direction of what you want them to do and how you want them to contact you, etc., so that they can pick up and say, hi, is Jessica there? I know she's interested in hiring some new staff members. Can I speak to her, please? How much easier is that for a stylist than who owns this, and having this awkward
got any jobs?
And having this awkward conversation. So try to reduce that friction and those barriers as much as possible.
Yeah, completely agree. So let's get that going on everyone's website, some sort of recruitment page. Okay, my last point for today, and this is only, I just want things that you could literally take away and do today, things that are not too technical, I'm not delving into your keywords or your content writing or anything like that today. These are just little tweaks you can make to a website you've already got that's going to help to encourage more clients through your door. Okay, so number 5, keep it current. Now, if you have a website, when was the last time you actually changed anything on it? So a lot of people build this website, it's great, I'm going to launch my new website, I've got this salon website, I'm building it, or I've got someone building it, and then that's it, they launch it. And 3 years goes by and it's still got, a dusty old notice up about open Wednesdays.
When you collect cobwebs.
No, that's it. Yeah, that's I'm going to use that one. That's a good one. Okay, so keep it seasonal. Seasonal information is so easy in our industry. And again, it's going back along with your marketing. Right now, we're marketing for Christmas. We're getting ready for that busy time of year. Let your clients know what your opening day is going to be over the Christmas period. How busy are you? Do they need to start thinking about booking now? Yes, they do. Just so you know. Get them booked in, get them in there. All these new products that we're going to have for Christmas. Even if, we are all busy, maybe you're not going to list every seasonal product on your website. That might be something that might be a big job. But what you can do is at least have a little tempter and a picture of, we're going to have these special things in stock soon. They're coming soon. You can buy them in salon. Exactly. You can get all that on there. You can do all that. And one of the things that we do at Websites to Salons, and this is where having the backup of us will help, or a web designer that's on it and savvy, but we will send out these reminders because we know this industry. So for us, you have us every month doing your updates. Now, updates are anything from, technical, we're fighting off viruses, keeping your website secure and safe, all that kind of thing, right up to we're messaging our clients and we're saying, come on, it's Christmas period, you need to change up the front of this website. So when your clients click on there, they can see what's happening at Christmas, because that's what's in people's heads now. That's what they're thinking of.
And you need to create that urgency as well, because if everybody else is booking their appointments, if you don't book them now, like, you're probably not going to get in. Or if you don't pre-order your gifts and your gift vouchers and the gift sets and we're probably not going to have any left by the time it's Christmas, etc.
And pre-orders on the Christmas gift sets is genius, because you never know how many to order.
You don't want them left in January.
Oh my goodness! I tell you, you don't want them knocking around for a few years, because that is not a good look.
And the reason we teach our clients to do the pre-order and stuff, and obviously we teach them, you know, the whole email sequence and an upgrade sequence and all that stuff, is because we don't want money sat on the shelves. Like, we literally want to be ordering them as we know we've got the orders coming in. Like, they're ordered, they're sold, they're ordered, they're sold. Like, we just want to be making that profit and putting that profit back into the business, retaining the profit, but without having thousands of pounds sat on the shelf. So again, this whole sequence and this whole email sequence and this whole kind of online journey, again, we're going to dive deep into the 2-day salon summit. We're going to put a link to the tickets below this video for you as well, so that you can see, how can I optimize? I've got all these things on my website, and now how can I get them in front of my client? Fab. Any more, Emma?
No, that's your 5 for today.
Awesome. So how can people get in touch with you, Emma? And if they're thinking, I don't have any of this on my website, I don't have time to update it, or maybe they don't have a website, how can they get in touch with you?
Okay, so you can come through to our website, websites for salons.co.uk. We've made it nice and easy for you. Or contact us via our Facebook page or Instagram page, Websites for Salons. Get in contact, whatever your situation, whether you've got a website and you're thinking, I want to upgrade it and I want to implement some of these things, but I'm not sure how to do it, or whether you don't have a website at all, we can help. We're very unique in that there's no upfront cost with us, so it's pay monthly and we look after you every single month. So your website doesn't sit there getting dusty and cobwebs. I like that.
No cobwebs.
We're making sure that it's optimized and it's running the best it can, and it's helping to get clients through your door and money in your till, if that's what you want.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the main thing. So we'll put all those links in the description below to this YouTube video, and how to get hold of your 2-day Salon Summit ticket. So maybe you realize that you need to have all these processes in place to maximize your marketing, your recruitment, your numbers, and all of that stuff. So if you want to come and join us for 2 days and dive really, really deep into knowing your vision, your mission, your principles, your branding, your messaging, your, creating a profitable marketing plan for the 12 months, so that you can have these things in advance going onto your website, and so that really you're taking your marketing so that you're proactive instead of reactive. And that's where we want to be, that we're really driving our business forwards. We're knowing we've got this coming up, we're maximizing every opportunity, because I think going into 2023, the biggest things that we're seeing at the moment is it's going to be the salons that are proactive, that are driving their business, and that are embracing technology and embracing this kind of online digital world. They're going to be the ones that are going to be successful. Ones that are kind of digging their heels in and not wanting to embrace that part are going to be the ones that struggle. And like we said, because consumer behaviour has changed, because client demand has changed, and so on, and so we really need to move forward and embrace that. And obviously that's why we wanted to invite Emma on today as well, to give you some 5 amazing tips of how you can kind of inject some of those things yourself as well. So Emma, thank you so much for joining us today. I know loads of people get amazing value from that. And let us know in the comments what you're going to do to your website and what changes you've made, because we want to hear your results as well. So thank you everybody for joining us, and we'll see you all soon.